Are we live now?
Hey, we're live.
Oh
Fancy
my
that.
God.
When you hit the go live button, it works better, folks.
Oh, we're just sitting here chatting back
Yeah,
and
we're
forth.
sitting here chatting. I'm glad y'all joined Grady and I for our chat on Monday nights, where it's just he and I and no one else.
Pretty much. You give me a couple minutes. We'll get some more people in
It's
here.
fine. Yeah, the people will show up, or they won't. I hope they do, but
Now they will.
I got somebody. That might be
Yeah.
me, though.
No, it's probably my other. My other one. Oh, you son of
So, yeah, I'm almost done with this week's video.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I got problems going on right now, though.
I don't know that I have problems yet, so I had a problem today. I had to find a 36 millimeter socket that was shallow walled, thin walled 36 millimeter. You ever seen one?
Yeah. AutoZone has them, and
They do not.
yeah,
they have them, but they're thicker walled.
What? No, they have them in the my brain's not working. They have them in the rental tools.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember what they were for. I got
so
them.
I went to Harbor Freight, and the gentleman there, which was the manager that I spoke to, was nice enough to open the box because it would come in a pack or whatever. And I said, I want it. If it works, I'll buy the whole case. I don't care. That's not a big deal. But he opened it up, and they were just like the one I already had. So I ended up at Home Depot, and that's where I found one. It's a 12.36 millimeter.
Yeah.
You couldn't put any kind of real pressure on it. It is thin walled, but it worked. It got the job done. But that held me up like an hour and a half today.
Makes sense.
It's just how it goes.
I am currently stuck. So I'm trying to change all the fluids because obviously it's been sitting so long.
Yep.
I drained everything the other day. I can't wait for you to watch the video because it's going to be another one of those. Did that really come out of that thing?
I can't wait.
So I found a Ford part number.
What's up, Cletus?
Cletus is here. What's going on, bro? I found a Ford part number for the fluid. The only thing that I could come up with is SAE 90 mineral oil.
Mineral.
Oh, yeah, that's the weird part. So it smells like 80-90. It is thicker than 80-90, but it's also been sitting in there for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm going to just put 80-90 in it.
That's what I do. Roll with it.
It's
not like this thing's ever going to see high speeds or anything. It's fine.
No, but I just didn't know if the mineral was, like Volkswagens have a mineral-based power steering fluid, but it's 74. I wouldn't believe that they would have to have a specialty transmission fluid.
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so either. I imagine it's just. So I got I don't know 3 or 4 calls into places and nobody called me back, and I have the book, but I only have the part number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell to say.
Did you try to cross-reference a part number?
I did. And it all comes up. It just comes up with SAE 90 mineral.
Oh, well. I'd 80-90 it and move on. What can it hurt? Like I said, it's not going to be. It's not like you're operating high speeds. You're never going to run this thing. You're not going to run this thing like a real tractor for hours and hours and hours at a time. You're not out plowing fields with it. It'd be fine. Or it won't. Those are the choices. Either it's fine or it's not.
Pretty much. I think anything would be better than what was in it.
Yeah. But I got my cherry picker all put together. I'm really happy with how nice it was. I was really shocked at how nice it was. And then got all the front end off this car, and I'm doing stuff I don't know what I'm doing. So, I just wing it.
You just make it.
Wing it till I make it.
Yeah,
Fake it till you make it. I don't know.
that's all I've ever really done.
Yeah, so
Worked out this far.
I'm tired of working on Chrysler products. I'm sick of them. So this is the last one for a while. I hope.
Yeah,
I got the Chrysler 200 I have on the property. I've got it sold. I break even on it, and I don't have to fix it. That's a win. That is a total win for me. So, I don't. It's just one of those vehicles. You ever have a vehicle you just don't want to fix? Like,
yeah,
you just don't want to fix it.
Several.
Yeah, is one of them Mustang? Because starting to wonder.
I'll be honest with you. I won't go too far into it, but there are some emotional parts that play into that.
Yeah.
But I'm getting stupid close to doing it.
Once the saw hits the metal and it starts getting cut apart, I bet you'll do better.
It's just getting to that point right now that
Hey Renegade, how you doing, buddy?
You say reggae? It's Renegade.
I said Renegade. I hope I did. If I didn't, I apologize. Renegade.
I don't think so. I think you said reggae.
Listen, I am tired. I am beat. I have been nonstop for the past 11 days that I've just not stopped at all, and it's just been crazy. I talked about it on your show. Tapped Out Auto. Hey, man. I talked about it on your show a little bit. I did some off-camera work, which was supposed to have been easy breezy. Change a valve cover gasket on a Jeep Grand Cherokee. How hard could it be?
Did you record that one at all?
No. It was supposed to have been easy.
Stupid.
2.5 days later. This is
B-roll. B-roll.
Oh, my goodness. Well, occasionally, I actually like to work on cars. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy it more when nothing is, there's no camera rolling or whatever, and I can just do it and enjoy it a little bit. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. Nope.
I wish that I could get somebody to just follow me with the camera and then
see you, Cletus.
Where's he going?
All right, he says he's going to go eat. We'll probably still be here.
Well, I hope so. We got to get you to stay longer at night.
See, I said it right. Renegade got my back.
I would like to be able to have somebody follow me where I could be me. You know what I mean? And not have to worry about, am I getting a good shot?
Yep.
I hate that part of the YouTube. I really do. I do miss the crank up the music and just be me working on something.
Dude. Listen, if anybody in the future sees this and somebody that works at Raycon, have them contact me. I'm all in. All in. These earbud things are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. They work extremely well.
I was contacted last week, and it sucks because I want to work with somebody for sponsorship. It's a really good company. They're really nice.
Yeah.
But what it is it's just not going to work for me. Unfortunately, it's just not. It's what I used to do when I ran the shop, but it's not what I do now. And I don't want to take their money and not give them a good product. Not give them a good product, you know what I mean?
Well, I get that.
So I'm a little saddened with that, but we'll find a right fit at some point.
Renegade, I ain't got a clue why it turns it sideways.
What?
He says every time he uploads a picture to his community tab, it turns it sideways.
What are you using for a program?
Damn.
I think I used Pixel or something like that.
I don't know. I just do everything from my phone, so it does fine. But Tapped Out's right. Trying to film and do the work too is awful. So, in this week's video is actually going to be a little different because I have help. I've never had help. Right. So if they would let me play music without demonetization, I'd be totally into that. But they're gonna. I mean, they're gonna demonetize that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Just a picture from his computer. He said, Renegade says. But yeah, the my buddy Lee, was like, "Hey, you want any help?" I was like, "Absolutely, I'll take some help." He was like, "What can I do for you?" And I was like, "Hold this." And I handed him the camera. It was like, just point it at me and just keep me in frame.
And this was who? Your buddy? Sorry, I was listening to something.
My buddy Lee. The community tabs on your in your YouTube studio. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it.
I don't know.
You have to go to the.
Are you using your phone? Yeah.
What's that?
Just upload post.
Yeah, maybe that's
yeah.
what it is.
So as we talk about that, I watched a very well-known YouTuber using copyrightable music in his video the other day.
I mean, you can do it. You just can't get paid if you do it.
I think you can get strikes, can't you?
Don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. And it could be that they have permission from the artist.
I mean, maybe, I guess.
I mean, I'm nobody. I have no idea. You know, if I had a banjo, I'd just start playing my own music. I'll be like, God, that's awful. That'd make you listen to it anyways.
I got a copyright back in the day. My buddy does his own music. He produces his own music, and I got a copyright over it. I was like, what? But it doesn't make any sense because he made it. I right. Listened. Well, he made it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it was because it was so similar.
That's possible. And it's an algorithm that's catching it anyways. It's not like it's a person. So I do think I'd be curious to see in the future what they do with it, since TikTok basically has thrown those rules out the window, clearly. I'm just curious to see what they do.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I really don't understand how it works.
Yeah, I don't either. Renegade, did I ever answer your question about how to upload to the community tab? I don't think I did. So I have to learn it every time.
So one thing I'm going to call you out on.
Me? Do it.
Yep. You want to grow this channel. You want to get known, right?
I guess. I'm not really sure yet, but go ahead.
You need to get stickers going.
I know. It's not even funny. Renegade, give me a minute. I have to Google it. I forgot how. I don't do this very often.
To post something to your community?
Yeah, I don't do it very often.
You just open up your tab. Open up your. So you're gonna go to your YouTube, and you're gonna go to your channel on your phone, and then right in the middle you have that plus, and you just do.
Yep, that's it. There you go. There's your answer, and then it pulls up at the bottom with go create a short, upload video, or go live, and I think it's upload. I don't know.
Hey, Renegade, while you're here, did you get your?
Oh, that's not my. It's not mine.
Did you get your scrap paper?
Again. Do I?
No, you didn't get one.
No, oh, you know.
No. But Renegade, did you get your scrap paper today? Because I sent everything out on Friday.
Yes, Renegade. It's the very bottom thing. When you hit that plus, it says create a post.
I don't have a plus. You have to go to in the right-hand corner when you open up the YouTube app. You have to go to your channel.
To the actual channel, yeah.
And then after that, you should have a plus in the middle of your screen, on the middle lower part.
The plus should be on the app. It's not necessarily in the whatever.
Ah,
Renegade doesn't know if he's got it or not. He's not even went to the PO box.
your scrap paper should be there, man. Who else did I send it to? John Hooper, Bryce. He's still at work. I tried to get him to come in, but he's still at work.
Right.
Now, Renegade, you went live last week. Is that what you're trying to say on my my live? Because I never got a notification that you went live. Otherwise, I'd have jumped in and supported.
I mean, if I was available, I'd have watched them. I watch all kinds of people's lives. Why wouldn't I watch yours too? So, but I didn't. I get almost no notifications for lives. None. I get a ton of notifications for other things, but for lives, never. I have to actually go to the live thing at the top of the screen, where and hit it, and it'll show me who's live at that time. But it won't, like, if you have it scheduled, it won't show it.
Do you use your Forsaken Facebook and Instagram?
I do my Instagram.
You don't normally post when you've uploaded the new one.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
You got to get into it, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Well, I'm being honest. The content that I've been making, and it is what it is. But I'll be honest, it's just been. I wouldn't watch it. I appreciate all the people that do. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's so boring. So it's hard for me to push stuff that I don't feel good about, But I got to make it because I have to get this stuff done. I don't have a choice.
I don't know. I watch it. It's not cringeworthy.
It's not cringeworthy. It's just not enjoyable. Thank you. Thank you for it not being cringeworthy.
We've enjoyed everyone.
Tapped Out, it is, 400 subs is hard to get. Shopcat, he's just hit 300, and that guy is everywhere. He is pounding the YouTube algorithm. I mean, he is in it. I can't believe he's not growing faster, but it's just, I don't know. I was dead for almost 3 months that I was producing every week. Nothing. But my Camaro content always does well, and the truck content always does well. Oh yeah, the truck quit working. Did I tell you that?
Oh, the transmission?
Yeah.
You did not say that, so it was not an alternator?
Dude, well, it needed an alternator anyways, but it was doing fine, and just boom, just all of a sudden wouldn't go into reverse, wouldn't shift out of first gear. So it is what it is,
Just did with that one, I would just go.
I'm dropping it off. I ain't fixing it. I'm dropping it off.
I was gonna say I just bring it to a transmission garage.
Yeah. So there's a local guy, B&B Transmission. He's already quoted me before on fixing it and whatever. So I'm towards the end of this week. I'm hoping to drop it off. No, much less.
Really?
Much less. Yeah, it'll be probably $2,800. I think.
Why isn't it there yet?
Because I haven't had time, but it's going. But I'm going to have him do some upgrades to it, so it will be more. There's some known bad parts in those transmissions, and Sonex or Sunex, or I don't know how you say their company name, the transmission company, they make some upgraded parts for it. So I'm going to get those. I'm putting a larger transmission oil cooler on it, and they have a built-in thermostat, and they have a detent spring that you can change inside of that to change it. It's set at 190. Who the hell wants their transmission in their truck to be at 190 ever? Not this guy. I'd like to be about 160 or 70, but not 190. So there's a detent spring you can change and a ball you can put in it, so it'll lower that.
I don't know if it can see me. Hold on a second. Let me try and roll over my. Can you see that?
Nope.
Actually, even better yet, you really can't.
Renegade, how I learned was Googled it.
Okay, right at the bottom here. Even when you're on this screen.
Yeah.
just your normal screen. Right in the bottom, there's a plus, and then you just go to create post.
Takes you right to it. Yep.
It's hard
not
to
too
see.
bad.
Hard to see on it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the camera's not gonna pick a phone up very well.
No.
But yeah, it should be just at the very bottom. And in mine, it's not even Creator Studio. It's just the Forsaken Steel YouTube page.
Yeah, I forgot mine. Mine was the same way, but I thought I had to go to that.
Yeah, no, it's just in the main YouTube page, wherever you'd watch YouTube at.
So what? Who's the? Yeah.
Who's what? Tapped out.
You have a channel?
I think I met him on TikTok. He's on TikTok.
On TikTok?
TikTok. He found me, and I went over and checked a little bit of stuff out. But where do you live that it snows 7 months out of the year? We got Canadians that yeah, it's you too, isn't it? I'm sorry, Grady. Yeah, where Grady lives, it snows 7 months out of the year.
Dude, it's 21 degrees here right now.
No, really?
Sorry, wait a minute. 19 degrees here now. We're going to get down to 14 tonight. And here's the best part. Yeah. So I heat the house with pellets.
Yeah.
Well, it's the end of the heating season. Nobody has pellets.
Nobody has any. Yeah.
So we're using electricity heat right now.
Oh, that bill. Oh, the bill. Hope it's just a night or two and you get through it.
Yeah, I'm not very happy with myself because I normally have enough to keep going. Mine doesn't look like that. Is the YouTube? No, not on YouTube Studio. On your YouTube, like say you wanted to go watch a video on that app. That might be my fault. I might have sent you to the wrong thing originally.
And that also might have been me.
We are not good talker throwers.
Yeah, that is not. I mean, if you've watched my channel, you ain't gonna learn nothing by watching me.
At
least that's the way I feel.
Tap out auto. Tapped out auto.
Did you find him?
You have. I thought you said he had 400 subscribers.
I don't know how many he has, but yeah, it says
303.
Like how many?
303.
303. Yeah, not even 400 subscribers in 2 years.
So
I promoted my stuff like crazy at first, especially any of my Camaro content. I promote like crazy, and because it always does well. But like my other stuff just doesn't. I mean, the Fiat, I hope people watch it because I've had a blast doing it. But who wants to watch a Fiat? I mean, other than a fat guy riding around in a Fiat, there is no appeal. But, you do get to see a fat guy ride around in a Fiat. Did you see that TikTok I made, Grady?
I have not. Honestly, I haven't been crap today. I stayed off of social media. I just sat in my chair and I was a fatty all day.
Oh, really?
I
need one of those days, but I have this passion. I'm trying to get through all the cars that I have left. Yeah, tapped out. He was looking at yours right then.
Yeah, I am. I'm still looking at it. Actually, I have a couple things that I'll share with you. But yeah, the tractor's been kicking my rump.
Yeah,
it's a very tiring experience because I'm learning something new, but it's not new at the same time. Does that make sense? It's an automotive thing, but I have to learn an entire
Cadillac here in Northern Michigan. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll listen. All right, so tapped out auto. It's audio. Why do I keep saying that? I'm sorry. No disrespect. The first thing you're definitely going to want to do is you need to learn how to do thumbnails. You need to do catchy thumbnails.
That definitely helps. I use Canva and text on phone. Text on phone is easier to use, but they're free apps. You ain't gonna pay nothing for them.
I use Pixel Lab. There's a lot of really good tutorials right on YouTube. That's where I learned how to use it. It's super easy, super fast once you get going. But you can, figure out your own. Now, you don't have to do this, but I'll tell you that it does help. It does boost. You're going to want to look into getting categories. You're going to want to have help me out. I can't even think my crap right now. Not categories, but where we put the videos.
Where we put the videos, like
how we say they are, like your Willett Runs and your Chevy Novas and your
your little titles, or are you talking about like playlists?
Yes, playlists. Couldn't even think of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want to look at getting into playlists. They're pretty easy to set up. But I think the biggest thing, I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to subscribe and just download a video so I don't get. But those are two things that are definitely an idea that you want to look into.
I watch a YouTube channel that there's a bunch, but that deals directly to people. Mr. Tim Windsor. Hey, buddy. I watch several different ones, but on creating YouTube videos, and there's a lot of stuff in those, on those channels. Just find somebody that you can deal with listening to, because you get there. It's a lot of just yapping, and a lot of it's way above my head. I'll be honest. So, but I learned a lot from that. That's how I learned how to make it. YouTube taught me how to make thumbnails. YouTube taught me how to do everything I do on YouTube. Almost I learned on YouTube.
Yeah. So. There are a bunch of YouTube based channels that are just all about growing.
Tons and tons and tons of them.
But I don't know if my intro on the channel works. That like there's a certain spot where you put, hey, my name is Grady. This is the channel that I'm building. Yep. This is what you're going to expect. I don't know if that stuff works, but I've kept it up there. I do want to redo it now that I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
One thing I have to say is that I can remember being young. When I was young, I was so bashful. Like I could never have sat here in front of a camera and just talked,
Right.
And I don't know about you, but when I first started going on camera for YouTube here, I couldn't have anybody around because I'd be looking at everybody. Am I doing it right? Are they laughing at me? But now I just blurt it out. Yeah. Whatever.
So I still find it hard to do when other people are around because I do it alone so much. So it was weird when like Lee was holding the camera some for me this past week, and he's in the video this coming week. I mean, he's in it because he's helping me. So, he hands me tools and whatever. I mean, he's not a young man, so I think he's 70. So, but I'm very, very grateful for him. Very grateful. You cannot understand how grateful I am. By the way, Renegade, now that you have the right app, there you go. But yeah, so it's cool. It was cool just having him around and having somebody there, but it was odd and very awkward the first, time we recorded anything because I'm just not used to that. I'm not used to speaking just to somebody else. Oh, he Tapped Out says he has some playlists, so he knows how.
Okay.
Look. Is that your get the psychedelics going back there? You need to send me your address so I can mail y'all this stupid time and chain before I throw it away.
Guy, how do you not know? It's on the about section too.
Oh, it's in. You got a PO box now. That's right. It's in there.
I mean,
I'll mail it to your PO box.
I can send it to. I can send. I can't even speak today. I can give you my other one too if you want.
It doesn't matter. If you want to text it to me, I'll send it to that one. It's whatever. I was just make any difference. But yeah, I need to send that to you because I saw it today and I was like, I need to get rid of that. You know me, I don't do well with keeping things.
Yeah, it's stupid. You should keep everything.
No, I'll keep nothing. Like, yep, that's garbage. I'll buy another one if I need it. Storage is expensive.
Money bags. Yeah, I know. I rent a whole other storage for my random shit that I have.
I would never do. I did that for years. I've spent thousands in storage rental. I'm like, forget that. I'm done with it.
I should do a tour of my shit.
45-minute episode of you walking around your own stuff.
Oh, yeah. On less than an acre of property.
That's great. I also ordered a gimbal and got it in. You know what a gimbal is?
Yeah.
I ordered one. So I'm hoping to use it for the first time. Won't be this week's video, but in a couple of weeks on the Fiat, just to shoot some beauties. What's that?
Is it a knockoff or is it a real?
Hey, it's a knockoff. I ain't spending like $500. I ain't spending $500 for a gimbal, but it's a knockoff. It seems to work pretty good though. I was impressed with how well it stabilized stuff.
Oh, you have it already?
Yeah, I already have it.
Oh, okay.
I've been playing with it some. I just shot some random video at home, just in my house, just to test it out and see if it was smooth. Man, it is smooth and it's super cool. I mean, so I'm hoping that'll help with walking videos, because when you walk, yeah,
it's a little.
Yeah, it just it's shaky or whatever. So, I don't know. It is what it is. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the gimbal. So I'm going to shoot some beauty shots with the Fiat when it's done. I'm also going to I came up with a new idea for a video. I came up with the idea today. So the Fiat has some dents that were caused from a tree limb falling on it. So I'm going to order a paintless dent removal kit from Amazon for $80. We're going to give it a shot. That'll be a whole video just on the $80 paintless dent removal from Amazon.
$80. I think I spent $35 in town at AutoZone, and it came with the glue.
So okay, you can get the cheap ones, but I'm getting a better kit because I want to use it on other stuff too.
Tapped Out, I gave you another one too from my other channel.
Hey, Tapped Out, no problem, man. Advice from me, I'm just going to tell you right now, all my advice is garbage. But I can tell you, but I don't know that any of it works. I'm just stumbling through this stuff the best I can, and sometimes I get lucky. Even a blind squirrel gets a nut occasionally.
Just follow me. I do stupid things, and so I was unaware that nobody else has done the whole go live at 950 thing and go until you hit 1,000. And I wasn't even in the camera view for 99% of the time, but I had no idea nobody else had done that.
I've never seen it done.
I had no idea. And
I was just watching it ride. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
But every once in a while, somebody pops up and be like, you should go do what Grady did. And it's like,
yeah.
Nobody did this before? It's like, how was that possible? With a million.
The best part about all that was, I think you did it on a Friday. Wasn't it a Friday?
Yep.
I think it was a Friday. Yep. So the chat was what got me. The chat was hot the whole time. It never stopped. There was never a moment. I never ever went in there. Not one time. There wasn't at least 3 or 4 people in the chat talking. I was like, how is this even happening? Nobody's even. It's just a blank screen.
No, it had the counter on it.
Yeah, that's true. It did. It had the counter on it.
I got like 180 watch hours for that.
Did you?
Seriously?
Man, have you hit your 4,000 yet? You surely hit it. No.
I don't know how. I mean, I'm putting out.
How many hours you at?
Okay, so
your last video did great.
I'll tell you what I'm at right now. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I'm going over to my shindiggity doo here. My channel.
Welcome to Junker Clunkers.
No.
Oh, good. I have to get your permission.
Come on. We are at monetization. So where it says here, right? It says 3,247 public watch hours. But If I go to my phone, oh yeah, that's a different one. Says I have 3,408.0.
That's a big discrepancy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if the one on here isn't caught up or what.
I'm gonna look at mine and see how big a difference it is. This past week's video of mine did poorly. I mean, I have 58 views, but I wouldn't have watched it. So, like I said before, I wouldn't watch my videos. Of course, I know what's happening in my videos. That's why I wouldn't watch them.
That's terrible. You can't say things like that.
I mean, it's true. I can do better, and I know I can do better. I'm going to do better. It's coming. It's coming. But like I said, I had to do this other stuff because I didn't have a choice.
Hi, Bella. Hi, baby girl. You come in to say hi to David and the people?
I can't see her. I'm on my YouTube thing trying to figure out how many hours I had.
Oh, you missed her. She's gone now.
Well, she's like, I'm done with that.
Watch the parts. I got Mustang parts in here.
My phone says I have 6,938 public watch hours. It's almost 7,000. But I'm trying to pull it up on YouTube Studio. All right, here it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so low on mine. I mean, you can clearly see people are watching.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this week's video did really well for you, or last week's video.
It was 125.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was, what was the average view duration?
You're asking questions.
I know.
Were you sleeping, Brittany?
No, I wanted to watch a show with Dad, so we felt loved. We were watching one of the food eating challenges.
126 views.
Oh yeah.
5.9% click-through rate. Average duration, it says 15:38.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
So even my analytics on the computer are also 6.9K. So seems like it's legit and right.
I got 32.8 hours so far of watch hours from it. I'm definitely going to do more of those premieres. It
works better for a premiere if you have your videos done in time, and I don't ever have that. I'm like, usually when I release it, it was edited and uploaded 3 seconds ago. Then it's live.
I have not edited, any of this next video. I have it all on the computer. I just downloaded it all on the computer.
I started editing this morning on this video because I knew that I was going to have a pile of footage to go through, and I wanted to get a head start. So, but I'm still not done with the actual filming, so this can't be done until I'm done filming. So, but hopefully I'll get through that pretty quick. I'm thinking about changing things up. I'm thinking about going to Monday night, dropping my video, Tuesday for a live. That's what I'm thinking about.
If you're going to do Tuesday, you would be best to start it at 9.
Well, so yes, my thought, because of Destroyer, but my thought is I may come in after Destroyer.
Yeah, well,
and do a shorter live.
Yeah,
because he only does 30 minutes now.
What time does he get done with this?
I think he goes 7 to 7:30, right?
Is it 7 our time?
I don't remember.
But then you've got
it could be 8 to 8:30. I don't know.
And then you got Brailford. He's on Tuesdays too.
Hi, Tim.
I don't know. I
what
would
the hell?
like so. I think it'd be more interesting for the live for me if I could drop the video and then do a live the next day so I could talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, I don't know. Of course, both of us, that two or three people in here. I appreciate everybody's here, but it's it's not like we're blowing up or anything. Renegade goes live on Tuesdays at 2. I'm working at 2:00.
What are you doing at 2, man? That's why
I know. It's like, who's available at 2:00?
How many people do you get in your lives at 2? Just interested. But where are you?
He's out west, I think.
Is he?
Or further west than we are. I mean, everybody is further west than we are.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, one of the other reasons you've got low amount of people in here tonight is that Mopar's on, or not Mopar. Carmob, and he hit 2,000 subs. So
oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Wow.
For 5 to 7, you're doing better than me, buddy. Jacksonville. So here was how I was trying to figure out where he lived. Was the terrain is flat, but I thought it was out west and not Florida, but it makes sense.
Oh, to Jackson.
I'm gonna comb my hair.
I don't think it's the right one for that song, but anyhow.
Yeah, I tapped out. That's what mine says. 2 people in the chat. I mean, I appreciate both of you, but occasionally there's more than 2 of you talking. So, of course, people come and go, and that's fine too. And I do have some people that pretty well watch the replay every week. So I figured we'd go till 8 tonight, and I'm going to shut it down anyways because I want to go eat. I'm hungry. It's been a long day. I'm telling you, some days are just like that. I mean, today is the 11th day straight that I have worked basically all day. I mean, and I'm getting tired.
So you've got it out so far, or are you not going to?
I do not have it out yet. All I have left is to hook a strap or a chain up and unbolt I got a ground strap, so we may find out the tensile strength of that ground strap if I don't remember to take it loose. But there's a ground strap left, and then the front. Huh?
You drop in the cradle?
You don't have to. This is a messed up design. Actually, it's a very well thought out design, but you have to take the entire front of the car off, basically. So I pulled both axles loose from the hubs, but I left all the suspension. I just separated them at the lower ball joints, pulled them apart, and separated them that way. I pulled the exhaust off. I had to pull the front bumper off. The radiator support had to come out, the radiator out, all that stuff. So I'm down to just the 2 motor mounts left and that ground strap and hook a chain to it. So I'm, 45 minutes, 30 minutes from being done. But I had to go get the kids. I worked until I was like, when you were messaging me, I was like, I got to go. And if you hadn't messaged me, there would not been alive tonight. Because I forgot. I was just so busy. It is what it is. I was doing the best I could. And, so I got stuff to do. I'm really, really looking forward to having all these cars knocked out so I can get on to fun stuff. I mean, so I'm almost done, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel, which really, really motivates me. So, but this car is going to be 3 videos, easy. So, one taking the motor out, one putting the motor in. Hopefully it runs. I've never heard it run. I've had it too long to get a refund on it, so I own it. It is mine. So if it doesn't run, it is what it is. I can't, so no matter what, the car has to go. I hope it runs. I mean, this motor ran on 1 or 2.5 cylinders. Had 2 cylinders that had good compression.
How many miles are on that thing?
110, 115, something like that.
Why is it dead?
Because it's a Chrysler and it's a Fiat. It's a 1.4 liter Fiat, and
No, do not even start.
listen. Hey, Monster Rust, how you doing, buddy?
Don't be
What's
sad.
up?
Then you're calling Renegade's garage Fiat's garage.
Why? Just that might be his last name.
No, you're
Or
saying,
it's
His last name.
you're saying all Renegades are a Fiat, so you're calling them.
No, the
Fiat
first
garage.
generation Renegades are kick-ass because they were a Wrangler Renegade. Whatever
That's
these are they're kind of like the misshapen cookie that comes out of the.
I love the Renegades, even the new ones.
Yeah,
You know how cool that thing would be on an S10 frame with a shortened S10 frame with long arm suspension and like rocking 33s.
So wait a second. So what you're telling me is that it will be cool if you
Changed it.
change everything about it.
To be fair, but I love the way it looks. I love how it's laid out.
You know what I don't love
What?
is that she's owned it for what, going on 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
So 3 years, and she's just now starting to put some miles on,
Mm-hmm.
and things are starting to fall apart.
Yeah.
And it's barely at 20,000 miles.
Well, okay. To be fair, I did go over a frost heave at like 25 miles per hour.
Went over a what?
A frost heave.
New England, brother.
Frost heave. Oh, mound o' snow.
No.
We get
No, I don't know what a frost heave is. Is that where the ground heaves up from frost?
Pretty much, yes.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like the extroverted pothole.
Extroverted bottle. So it's the Audi of the
It is not the
bottle
AUD.
world.
How you?
You fix that
Man,
ground?
Brittany, I'm so glad you popped in.
Pop in earlier, but I felt bad for my dad because he was watching TV by himself and he was watching the food challenge. Huh?
He's not
I know.
watching me.
I love
Bob.
spending time with him. No.
Oh, Bob, you're in trouble.
Oh,
Now we know the truth, Bob.
He's enjoying the I'm no longer in the living room thing.
Yeah.
So, I'm in my own little cubby.
I like the little cubby or whatever you want to call it. I
do
dig
too.
it.
this was temporarily Bob's room when he first moved in, and then he got a bigger room.
This was my office back in the day.
Yeah.
Tim says hi, Bob. He says hi, Tim.
You know, I was watching TV with you because I wanted to. Nothing yet.
Well, David says he sees how you are now.
It is live.
Oh.
Love you.
So I got kind of a special thing in this next video that
Oh,
everyone
yeah?
needs to watch. I'm not going to say what it is, but
Put the video out. I'll watch it.
well, okay. So do I just put it out now, or do I wait until I got it finished?
I mean, I don't. It's up to you. Is this part in it? Just put it out.
Brittany,
I'm trying.
you are so noisy tonight.
The door won't stay shut.
You could probably grab a camera and just record us, and it would probably do better than my channel now.
Right? I mean, so I think it'd be great. I would watch it.
I showed my brother me draining the transmission, just draining the transmission, and he thought it was so hilarious. He said, "From now on, don't cut anything; just put that right out." I'm like, dude, it's like 45 minutes of me draining the transmission, and her and I bickering back and forth.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "That's gold. Don't cut it. Put it in."
That's gold. Don't cut it.
We
That's
would
great.
I think we could do a reality TV show and be okay. Because
Or
we're
like
not-
Honey Boo Boo. I don't
God, I
want to
hope
be
not.
trash. What?
I hope it's not like Honey Boo Boo.
right?
I don't want to be that kind of trash.
Which I wanted to know which one of y'all was going to be the beauty queen or whatever.
The beauty queen?
That was that going to be you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be the beauty queen because I ain't got it.
Oh, you're okay.
You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm passable. I could be JoJo Siwa or whatever. You know,
I don't
what's-
know what that means.
You know what?
Isn't that a girl, like for little girls, something or other?
I don't know. She was on Dance Moms, and then
Here's what I know: is my daughter has a shirt that's JoJo CY. That's what I know about it.
I have to laugh because so there's a scale in the medical field called the Siwa scale, and it shows how intoxicated someone is or whatever. Or, so when I hear Siwa, that's what I think of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who JoJo Siwa is.
Cheyenne used to love her.
The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it was.
She had
She has clothes. That's what I know about her. She has clothes. I asked my wife this, and she said, "I don't know. She does kid stuff." And I said, "Fair enough. That's."
I was thinking
I need to know.
Those Disney ones that went off track.
No,
Yeah.
it was on Dan. So I'm not a huge reality TV show person, but I have gotten into Dance Moms a lot because women are cutthroat.
Dance mobs or moms?
Dance Moms.
Moms.
So there's a woman named Abby.
Tim knows who she is.
Yeah. My granddaughter loves her. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure, right?
Hey, you got a little bit of time left. Why are you not talking about what happened last night
To me?
at the awards?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't care.
It's like, ah!
Because it was fake, and they did that
Okay.
for ratings.
Was it?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely. 100%.
I feel like if he really hit him though, Chris Rock would be a lot more mad.
If he'd have really hit him, there would have been a lawsuit this morning.
How do you
You
know if
can't go around hitting other people without, especially in that level of whatever, without stuff.
So, what about afterwards when he says, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth"?
Maybe it's part of it.
I'm telling you, the last memes of Will Smith were awful. It was him basically sitting in a chair pouting because his wife said that she cheated on him on a regular basis, and he was like, "Oh, whatever." And that was the memes that went around about him. Now he has a meme going around about him where he's slapping the crap out of Chris Rock or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Which meme would you rather have going around?
It doesn't look fake.
Also, I'm telling you, I feel it's fake. I feel that it's completely fake. I just do.
I guess I could truly care less, but
I don't care at all.
The little bit of drama that I like to see, when I saw that this morning, I giggled a lot.
Don't
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, yeah,
this
that's awesome.
guy, he calls me the drama queen. He is the one that loves drama. There will be something that happens in town. He will be the one that is on the phone. Oh my gosh. Did you hear?
That's because I probably knew the person that went to jail.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
Herbie?
You've never seen Rudolph?
Herbie doesn't like to make toys. That's true. He's wanting to be a dentist.
Yes. He wants to be a dentist.
Okay, I remember that one, but I didn't remember the names.
They have dolls that walk, talk, blink, and run a temperature. But they don't have any chewing dolls.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I really don't care anything about celebrities patting themselves on the back and giving each other awards.
We need a YouTube award ceremony.
I mean, you want me to make a trophy?
I probably won't be involved in it because they don't even know.
Have this
yeah,
throttle body gold plated with the finest Harbor Freight gold paint I can buy.
That works for me. As long as it says Junker Clunkers #1, I don't care.
Why does that look like the head off that short circuit robot?
R2D2?
The short circuit robot. What'd you call him?
The short
I
circuit.
said
R2D2?
That's what I said.
No, that's Star Wars.
No, Johnny 5.
Whatever,
Johnny
guys.
Five. This is
Whatever.
Johnny 5.
Whatever. If it wasn't automotive, I don't care.
Listen, I'm a nerd.
There's a Trans Am that he takes apart in it.
Oh yeah,
Automotive.
yeah.
It wasn't an automotive based movie.
I've made a a trophy before. We use it for. I'm actually going to come up, Nate. I'm right there. We use it for a cook-off we do every year for chili. We do a soup off for my daughter's birthday. So every year for her birthday, everybody gets together and we do a big chili cook-off. And I made like a 1.5 foot tall trophy for the winner. And then every year you have to come back. If you win, you have to come back and defend your trophy. It's fun.
Number 5 is alive. Renegade.
I definitely think it's to boost the ratings. By the way, their ratings have been abysmal for years because nobody wants to see rich, entitled people pat each other on the back.
I'll watch the Country Music Awards. At least it's been like 10 years since I watched it, but
he probably goes on the Country Music Awards now and is like, "Oh, Alan Jackson. I'll vote for Alan Jackson. Vote for Vince Gill."
Well, yeah.
I don't know any country music artists anymore, so I don't know. The closest I come to is, like Ryan Upchurch and Struggle Jennings.
That is so bad. You're an hour away from Nashville.
God, you ever been to Nashville? Ain't nothing good happening in Nashville.
Oh.
They talk about how country music is alive in Nashville. I don't see it. I've been there. It's a terrible town.
I go to Memphis.
It's a terrible place. Memphis is worse.
You walking in Memphis?
I would walk in Memphis just to see Elvis.
I would not.
They saw the ghost of Elvis in the song down on Union Avenue.
Yeah, well,
you're gonna go to Electric Avenue.
I could.
So you can get in there.
and then find the bill on Capitol Hill.
So I have a problem with cities.
Yeah.
I hate them. All of them. I honestly, I thought it was just me. I thought that I just hadn't been to a city that I liked yet. No, I hate all of them. I've been to so many now that it's like I can't stand any of them. I would rather be in the middle of nowhere where literally I'm 40 minutes to the nearest phone booth. And there's still a phone booth there because they're they're still in the past. I'm okay with that.
Well, Amish people do that.
So
yeah, I think
they don't
that
do
some
cars.
Oh yeah.
I think that some people have a misconception with me when I say that I live in the city. We aren't really the city. Bob and I were talking about this today because I was getting crap because I've never personally driven that size tractor.
Yeah,
I've driven a lot of other things, but never a tractor that size. So they were like, "Oh yeah, you're a city slicker," and I'm like, "I don't think you guys."
You live in a New England town. You don't live. There's not a city near you.
We call this city.
You're in the city of whatever the place is, but it's not a city. It's like it's just not. It's the worst part is just
But even though compared to Boston is giant. Like we go to Boston for like a day trip. Like that's all you go to Boston for is to look at the sights.
No.
But I would personally like. My dad and I have gone to New York before, and we've gotten off at the wrong train, and we've gotten off in Harlem, and it was scary.
We went through East Hartford. My father and I did at like 3:00 in the morning. We were terrified.
I've been some places and done some things, and I don't know. I just don't do cities. What up, Monster Rust? What are we guessing?
Did you fix the ground? He's going to take an hour to respond.
Well, I'm going to go eat, so he's going to have to respond to you through text.
You still got 60 seconds.
Oh, do I? Oh,
you're like Cheyenne before bedtime.
It's almost bedtime.
It's 10:59.
Oh, Jeep isn't running again.
Well, do what I told you to do the other day. You're going to have to clean up a ground or add a ground, man. Easiest thing is to add a ground. Go right from the starter bolt, the actual mounting starter bolt, to the body or the frame, one or the other. And you're golden. It'll start every time. But you also have a wiring nightmare on your hands. Did
I
you
am
see that
so
live?
over Chrysler.
Did you see that live? Huh? David,
What's that?
did you see that live the other night?
Which live?
The one Monster Rust had up. I went on. I
No.
helped him get the thing going,
Nope.
and it was interesting.
Was it?
It was interesting. So talking somebody, into doing something over the internet is really quite fun. To say the least. Oh, don't grab that, dude.
See you, Monster Rust. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
See you later, Monster Rust.
See,
Yeah,
see you, Renegade.
That was definitely a fun.
See you, Tim. I appreciate everybody's jumping in. I'm gonna go eat.
We'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. I will talk to you later.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for coming in, everybody.
Bye.
We'll catch you next week, probably. Bye, Brittany.